So I have to put on pants,
Yeah.
at least.
That's so hard.
I have to put on some clothes.
More! Lunch break!
Welcome to another episode of Lunch Break.
Hey, Taylor.
Hey, Chris.
What's up, Jessica?
Hi.
And today's plus one is Ashley Claire from Patreon. Thank you so much, Ashley Claire.
And she requested Chinese and Taiwanese food.
Yeah.
If you're watching and you're not a Patreon member, Plus One is basically our way of inviting one of our care holders on Patreon to join us to eat figuratively, virtually, honorably, whatever. So thanks, Ashley, and thank you to all our care holders. Today we're talking about simple pleasures and things that we took for granted in normal life, and now that we are on lockdown, I think it's highlighted things that.
Actually, to be honest, when it started, I was slightly excited to be at home for so long. Outside of it was a scary world at that time and a lot of concern and for the well-being of a lot of people and society. But the opportunity to work from home for extended periods of time was kind of exciting.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a different change of pace.
Okay,
But
but
after
we
doing
quickly
it-
learned.
Yeah, after doing it for like a week, it kind of got old.
Yeah.
I think the weirdest thing is that there's no definite end time to this.
Yeah.
It feels like it just keeps adding more and more.
So let's go around and we can talk about things that we miss, some of the simple pleasures of life that we don't have anymore. I'll start. I miss sitting next to you guys.
I don't miss that.
It's fine.
I don't really.
Wait, so should we just keep this? Should we keep this format for?
On lunch break, sitting next to
Yeah,
you on lunch break. You
lunch
like rubbing
break.
elbows and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like putting his arm around.
Yeah, I would always put my arm on your chair, Chris, and
Yeah.
I miss hugging people. There's definitely a lot of social interaction that I took for granted. You don't see people for extended days, and these Zoom chats that people
Only
are
40
having
minutes.
is not enough time. But it's when we're excited for Zoom chats, I think that shows you how much we miss face-to-face interaction.
Right.
Yeah.
Just simple pleasure of going to the movie theaters. Because I think that was like my go-to activity.
okay.
I was like, just the idea of sitting in a room watching this giant screen, and now I can't do it anymore.
Wait, you can do that at home. Just sit closer to the TV.
But the smell, the popcorn, and the whole atmosphere is so different.
Yeah.
It just
So you like watching with strangers?
no, I go with my friends.
You like movie theaters. Movie theater.
I think the fact that we can't go to a movie theater is definitely something that we kind of took for granted. Has there ever been another time when they just closed down movie theaters?
Not like a
Countrywide,
wide,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it like this. I did miss. I think along the same lines. Not really, but I went to get takeout the other day, and I went into a restaurant, and it was just it's the same setup that you see everywhere, where all the chairs are up, but you go straight to the cashier, and they have the tape on the floor and stuff, and you get your takeout. But I was just looking around the restaurant. I was like, man, I really wish I could sit down at a
Right?
booth. I didn't think I'd miss that, or I didn't think about that till that moment. The activity of going to a restaurant and kind of getting comfortable and sitting across from someone and eating.
Or even go to because I was at McDonald's last weekend, but the fact that you can't go up to the soda machine. there's a caution tape there.
You can't go get a fountain drink?
I miss being able to go to a coffee shop.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and study at a coffee shop.
Yeah, especially when now would be a time where things aren't busy. So it's not busy because nobody's coming out. Yeah. So then you have more room.
But then you aren't allowed to go out, so you can't enjoy it. I think we're also kind of saying the same things. I miss going to a bar, and just on the weekends and seeing friends. I will say though that this is probably helping us all save a lot of money,
Right.
right? No?
I think it's more than I thought.
You end up ordering takeout food.
No, but I guess if you are consistently buying alcohol on the weekends,
Oh, okay, yeah.
you are not doing that anymore for sure.
That's true.
And cooking more.
Yeah.
I am definitely cooking more, yeah. I'm not getting takeout every day. I think I actually got takeout more often before. But now because we were forced to go grocery
Now it's a little
shopping.
slower and you can.
Yeah, and because you're already at home,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
think,
yeah.
okay, I'll start cooking now.
Right.
All the people that during normal time loved playing video games and loved Netflixing and all this stuff, it's do you think even those people are like, all right, I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Really?
So I switched between like I got a Nintendo Switch, so now I'm just playing that now. Before I would only watch Netflix when it was like normal hours.
Right.
Now I just keep switching between the two. So
I think this
it's a
shows you
balance.
like it's telling people how much time their vacation needs to be. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you only need like 3 days at home.
It also shows you how much time there is in a day too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
yeah.
I'm like, holy crap.
And obviously we're talking like we don't have kids or anything. Like
Yeah.
so that brings a whole other thing. Although I was actually texting because Ashley tagged us in your
Oh, that
birthday
was
thing
funny,
yesterday.
man.
So I messaged her. I was like, hey, you must be loving this right now because it's like all like staying inside and all the Netflix you can watch. She's like, yeah, man, it's been 2 weeks and I have not been stir crazy at all. So I guess it works for some people. One of the things I do miss is actually going to the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually really my gym is in my building, so like before we would just be going upstairs. But like it is something about like going somewhere to exercise that like gets you in that mindset. Because when I'm at home, like I so hate
Don't-
working
I
out at
can't
home.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I do not like it. So I feel like I'm actually getting like less healthy right
I
now.
think I'm gaining weight.
Yeah,
I was thinking of running this morning and did not wake up early enough to go run.
it shows the importance of like of a gym. Like of just it
Physically.
sets your mentality to like I'm going to do this thing here.
Yeah. It's like don't wear your PJs while working from home. Like if you set your mind to, wearing different clothes, like your work clothes, it gets you feel like you're going to be more productive.
So I have to put on pants
Yeah.
at least.
That's so hard.
I have to put on some clothes.
Hey guys, before we keep going with that episode of Lunch Break, I wanted to tell you about a really great resource for something that we don't talk enough about, and that's mental health. BetterHelp.com is today's sponsor, and they're also the world's largest online counseling platform. They assess your needs and match you with a professional therapist so you can start talking to someone in less than 24 hours. I got the app and I realized that this is actually really helpful for anyone that travels because when you're out, you get trapped in your own thoughts and you want to talk to someone. You can actually talk to your counselor anywhere in the world through a phone call or a video session. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. If you want to know more, check out their website and read their testimonials, which are updated daily. Visit betterhelp.com, that's better, H-E-L-P, and join over 800,000 people taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. And there's a special offer for Lunch Break listeners. Get 10% off your first month by going to betterhelp.com/lunch. Now let's get back to Lunch Break.
I guess more reading. I've been able to do more reading.
Right. So actually, like, I mean, not related at all to reading, but in the same thing of like consuming different things. I actually did not watch a lot of Netflix or TV shows before, but I feel like now it's like I'm kind of allowed to, just because like I'll do a full day of work and then some, and I'm still like, man, I still have like 2 hours or something, you know?
So then you can watch
and I can go watch something. So, like for the first time, like I watched like multiple episodes of something in a row.
That's something that I'm noticing too. Is like it feels like we have more time in the day, and I'm like wondering where that time came from. And I think a lot of it's like commuting time or travel time, or like going the activity to go to get food, or like go to work or lunch break. Like it adds up to be like hour or 2 hours in your day. And if you were just in one spot the whole day,
Yeah.
doing those smaller like runs,
You
and
gain
activities,
time.
You gain time.
Yeah. Because it takes at least
I don't have to
20
put on my pants. That was like 10 seconds. Man.
I also feel like if you're working from home, you could multitask more. So you could have like a show running while you're doing
So it
work
actually
inside.
compresses the amount of time in, because something that would have been work and then separately watch and separately cook, now you can literally do it just all at the same time.
Exactly.
You're like, wait, I got these 3 things done in 2 hours.
Oh, cleaning my room more.
Oh, cleaning, that is something that I have, that's been nice, because I feel like cleaning is always something that you always like push off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to push Helen to go through her side of the closet, because that is a mess right now.
You need way, yeah.
I wish I had a yard. I think I would do more things. I would get like
More yard work.
yeah, yard work or
do you wish-
gardening.
Whenever I see people with backyards and during this time, I'm like, man, you're swimming right now. This is so nice.
Oh yeah, when you see like celebrities like Schwarzenegger, he's in his jacuzzi. He's like stay home.
Like, it looks like you're a resort.
How are you guys in your families? I mean, do you have to like stay? Are you purposely thinking about staying apart?
No, I mean, we're trying to limit distance too.
Yeah.
People are talking about how it's flipped, right? Like the kids are now checking on the parents way
Yeah,
more than
yeah,
the
yeah.
parents are checking on the kids. And that's so true. I don't know, but there's also a lot more dialogue with everyone in the family during this time
Yeah.
than there has been.
Like for me, it's a little different because I live at home with
Yeah.
my parents. So I feel like I need to be even more cautious when I go out
Yeah.
and like make sure I don't bring anything back to like infect them because they are older.
Yeah.
So.
Do you guys like basically as soon as you step through the door, just like take off all your clothes and it's just like leave it by the door?
I don't really go out.
It's like, it's how I first saw you, Phil, bare naked.
My mom's been living with me, so yeah, there are certain things that I try to be more mindful of for sure. But yeah, I guess because I don't really go out these days, so I don't think it's that big of an issue. But I know some people are doing more virtual communication with parents and stuff.
It's one of those things
Yeah,
where
we're
like
doing Zoom stuff.
I could have done video chatting with them a long time ago, but then now we just set it up. Like they don't know technology very well, so yeah, they were excited to see my face.
Yeah, because recently I called my grandma, and she lives around this area, but she's also in a senior home. But like, they're always still trying to look out for you as a grandchild, and like you're making sure that you're wearing masks, don't go outside, and it's also kind of tough because like you can't really go and visit them, and you also can't really bring stuff to them
Yeah.
like directly. Like you have to maybe drop in the lobby. Even like sometimes they don't even allow you to enter the lobby. Yeah,
And it's gonna last maybe even another month.
maybe. Yeah.
Who knows? We
2
don't know.
months? Oh my God. Okay. What's gonna be the first thing you do when you get out?
I just want to see my friends.
We're right here.
Where? Okay.
I'm excited. I'm very curious to see how the NBA catches up. I'm actually really sad about.
Can they even practice?
No, they can't do anything. Like
They'll suck.
this season's gonna have an asterisk for sure because it's like
Yeah. Well, all the professional athletes, they just come out and they just suck.
They're gonna be like, oh, I was the NBA champion of 2020.
hey,
was like,
don't take that away from LeBron. It was supposed to be LeBron's year. The NFL really got like the best of it, like wrapping up right before all of this hit America. But
The things that we're most excited to do once everything subsides. I am excited to have like a group meal at a big round table and touch that lazy Susan. And
You just said a round table, and it was like,
and like pass dishes.
The
And be like, oh, do you want tea? And pour tea.
I miss hugging people.
the thing is though is like I don't think it's even gonna even when they lift this like hey you guys can go out. I don't think it's ever gonna get to that point for even a year or so. I'm still gonna be like nervous about it. Like
Yeah,
you
I
know,
was
like, I don't
saying-
want to.
So pretty much we won't go back to normal until there's a cure.
We won't go back to normal, yeah, until they've found a vaccine, so that even if you do get it, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I even think like I'd be like, oh, I can't wait to go to a concert. But like I feel like that will be like a slower rollout than like other things.
That'd be definitely slower than a restaurant.
Yeah, that'd be like way down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or slower than a movie theater.
I miss live music, man. Just live music. All the live streams of like crappy iPhone speaker music it's been nice, but it's making me miss the ambience of the whole concert hall.
Go back to shooting Wong Fu videos.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shooting stuff, being on set. Oh, actually, it is.
Oh yeah, I
kind
do
of-
miss. Actually, I miss it all the time.
Yeah,
You miss it while we're even doing it.
Yeah.
we have resorted to making TikTok videos, guys. Just travel. I think traveling will be nice to do again, like not being afraid to go to the airport, planning a trip.
And I
some
love the
weddings.
airport.
yeah,
I can do
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't wait to go back to the airport.
I can't
yeah.
wait for TSA.
A wedding. Oh yeah, wedding to go to. In
I have like
May.
2 weddings that I was supposed to go to, one in July and then one in September.
I'm excited for those weddings once they happen.
You're right. Yeah, because it's gonna combine all the things that you want: traveling, eating with people, drinking,
Family.
dancing, and family.
Why was
Live
family
music.
last?
Live
Yeah,
music.
live music. If
music?
you go to a good one.
But
Oh my gosh, you're so right, Phil.
This was kind of a weird episode. I feel like it was supposed to be like this like upper, but it ended up being like, oh yeah, we can't do any of these things.
I thought it started negative and then it went a little higher.
There's mixed emotions. You know, we're all
Yeah.
very conflicted during this.
Right. We're still here, and like we said, we don't know how long this is going to last. So I guess we're going to get comfortable, get used to this format. We're still really grateful, though, that you guys are still tuning in, and we hope that this is one thing you look forward to in your week, that this is one of the simple pleasures that you didn't have to give up. Lunch breaks every Thursday. So we're still trying to give that to you. Yeah, thanks for continuing to support. Be sure to also find us on Patreon so you can be our next +1, like Ashley Claire today was. Thank you, Ashley, for hanging out with us. We also got the Wong Fu store as well. So all of this helps keep Wong Fu going during this very difficult time where we can't really do anything, but we need to keep going for y'all. So thank you so much.
If you guys didn't know, we have a podcast version of this that's still going.
A lot of people listen on their commutes, but now there's no commute anymore.
You can commute. You can listen to this on the commute from your bed to the bathroom. See you next week for another episode of Lunch Break. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. We'll be right here.